Actually, a lot of her family, they grew up in Laguna.
Okay.
And then now, in fact, her mom lived down in Aliso Viejo and just moved to actually Leisure World in Seal Beach, so
Oh, yeah,
much
yeah.
closer to
Good
us.
morning
I'm
and
in
welcome
Long
to the
Beach,
Joseph
so-
Okay.
Farmers Talk Show. I hate to interrupt a good conversation, but I just want to point out we're in now 19 different social media platforms, and it's a tremendous amount of exposure. This is episode number 60. We're getting about 1,500 views, and we are now e-blasting this video out to 49,000 apartment owners. So enjoy the conversation that we're going to have right now. I'm going to start with our new guest, Don Straub. Don is part of an investment portfolio that we are sending our clients to when they want to sell in Southern California and they want to invest in another state or another area. We're now sending our investors to Don, and he's going to tell us what he does. So if you're looking to buy, to sell, and then exchange up, we have a good coverage in this area, but now we have the ability to expand that to other areas and other states. So Don, tell us what you do.
Yes, thanks for having me, Jim. My name's Don Straub. I'm with Don Straub and Associates. I've been in commercial real estate on a national basis now for 24 years. Our primary focus has been single tenant, absolute triple net properties with no landlord responsibilities. We do double net deals as well, where there are some landlord responsibilities. Typically that's roof and or structure. We do single and multi-tenant deals. We do industrial, office, land, retail, whatever the property needs the client has. A majority of our clients do live in California, and a lot of them do buy out of state, even though we did have a couple of Rite Aids we sold in December actually in California. But typically they're looking for better returns out of state, though right now everything's kind of compressed, and so it's pretty competitive everywhere. 80% of our deals are 1031 exchanges. Probably about 50% of those are people either selling secondary residences or apartment buildings, and looking to get out of management essentially and just collect a rent check. Currently I'm working on deals like a Burger King in Minnesota, a Burger King in Illinois, working on a Hardee's restaurant in Columbia, Tennessee, and a portfolio of Starbucks lately, kind of all over the country. I work with a lot of other brokers. I've amassed a database over the years. So wherever and whatever state you're looking for, I'm there to help. We're here to basically find a property that fits your client's needs, or the client's needs, and we don't have an axe to grind. We're not trying to push any kind of properties. We're just there to help essentially. So regarding DSTs, I do have contacts for that. I don't have a securities license, so I can't do that specifically, but I do have contacts if you're interested in that aspect as well. I can be reached at nnnproperty@hotmail.com, or my work number is 562-355-9197.
What's an average return that people are looking for right now? Do you hear a number, like a target? You mentioned compressed.
Yes.
Are people saying, okay, we can't get X in California? Just a range of what?
Yeah.
What do
So
you get here? What do you get in Tennessee?
sure. So right now, under 5 is really, with California, there's so much demand. It's driving those cap rates down. So something like a McDonald's, they're always going to be like in about 3% range, 3 to 4.
That's cash on cash return.
Yes, and 4 to 5 on other deals. Though, like I say, these Rite Aids were a unique situation. They were in a 6% range. It depends on length of lease, how old. So there's other factors that can determine it. But out of state, usually higher than 5 right now. A good example has been dollar stores. For a while out of state, they were in like the 6 to 7% range. But just in the last year, they really compressed down, and 5% now really everywhere. And that used to be only in California, but now they're getting down to even low 5% on the dollar stores. So it's just there's a lot of demand, not enough product for all the people that want to buy right now. So that's kind of driving.
Thank you, Don. Welcome aboard. Appreciate
Thank you.
it.
Appreciate
Next,
it.
we have our single-family specialist, Chris Joseph, is going to tell us what's going on. I do apartments, commercial, and Chris is now starting in single-family. So, Chris, what's going on in the single-family market that our apartment viewers would be interested in?
Well, hey, good morning. Number one question I'm getting is, when is the market going to crash, and is it going to cool down? When can we expect that so we can buy, kind of thing, or when do I need to put my home on the market? And so what we're looking at data-wise is that interest rates have to get up to above 4%, closer to 4.5%, and they have to stay there for a good amount of time, roughly about 5 months or so. That, coupled with increased inventory as the spring and summer markets come on, we're looking at a kind of a peak towards September, October, as far as home values, home prices. That's just at least what I gather from the data and my take. So that's kind of where we're at. If you look back at 2013, I'm not really a nerd, but in this kind of stuff, I've become a nerd. And so I kind of went back to the last crash as far as 2007, 2008, and then the recovery from that. And if you look at 2013, there's similar numbers to like today, and it took rates getting up and staying there for a good amount of months, and then spring and summer markets coming on. So that's kind of where we're at. So if you're looking to buy, obviously, everyone's situation is different, but if you're looking to buy, I would hold off for a while. If you're looking to sell, I would sell sooner rather than later. But of course, everyone's situation is different.
Okay.
Thank you. Next, we have Richard Trujillo telling us what's going on in the insurance market.
Good morning. Is it still morning? Rich Trujillo, the Trujillo and Daughters, Farmers Insurance Brokerage. There's a difference between agents and brokerage because we have some commercial people here. So we specialize in commercial business, buildings. Doesn't matter what age, doesn't matter what you do, we can insure it. And the biggest thing is, if we talk about inflation, the replacement cost on buildings are just skyrocketing. So make sure that your policy, or if you just want to have a discussion about what's the right kind of coverage, you can call me, Rich Trujillo, my cell, 562-505-2525, 562-505-2525, just for a friendly discussion.
Thank you, Richard. Next, we have Felipe. He's going to tell us what is going on in the world of fumigation and termites. Are the termites still biting, Felipe?
Definitely, and it seems to be that they won't stop any sooner. My name is Felipe Ross. I'm owner and operator of Rosswood Thermal Control. So happy to be here among beautiful and wonderful people with the opportunity to talk about termites. Let me tell you that we're a family-owned company working so hard in Southern California in order to prevent this from happening to your property. Unfortunately, termites are so terrible, they won't stop by themselves unless we do something. And we're trying to prevent this from happening to the structure of your property. This used to be a 2x6, not anymore. This used to be a 2x4. This is done by driveway termite infestation. I will talk about driveway termite infestation in a few minutes. This damage is done by subterranean termites. There's a variety of termites down in Southern California, and these are the main ones. And let me show you this. This is a combination of dry rot and subterranean termites. So let me tell you about one thing. This is a bag of termite wrappings that I take with me wherever I go. Anytime that we have a chance to go out there and do an inspection, we're looking forward to look out for these kind of signs that will lead us to the infestation. Sometimes we have droppings like this by the window frames, door frames, the bottom of the walls, the edges of the roof. So by look at them, we could determine what can we do about the situation, the condition of the infestation, so we can stop the problem, which it could be local treatment, which means drilling and shooting the chemical here and there to those specific areas to control the problem. Once the infestation is out of control, then we decide to do a fumigation, which is bagging the whole house and making sure that the whole structure will be penetrated with fumigant gas. I'm offering an inspection fee of $90. I'm charging a $90 fee per inspection, deductible from the total estimate to be charged for the total job. Let me tell you that I will so happy to work for you. Please give us a phone call. My phone number is 951-251-27633, and there's a phone number, 562 number, 991-9952. Once again, it's a pleasure to talk to you over this way. God bless.
Thank you, Chris, Felipe, Don, Richard. We'll see you next month. Thanks for watching.